top 10 Christmas songs of all time. So we gave our top 5, I believe, Christmas albums of all time. Now we're going to be giving our top 10 Christmas songs. Again, we're going to make this a little bit quicker. You can give more details on like the top 3, but try to make everything up until then quick. So my number 10 Christmas song of all time. Well, actually, before I get my number 10, I got a few honorable mentions I want to say. My honorable mentions that were right outside my top 10 are Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas Time. Boyz II Men, Let It Snow. And Vince Guaraldi Trio, the guy who composed Charlie Brown Christmas. His version of Christmas Time is here with obviously the kids' vocals. Love that. So, my number 10 Christmas song of all time is Wham! Last Christmas. Some people this might be higher, but obviously it's fantastic. Number 9 is, I'll go ahead and go up to 5, and then we'll go back and forth. My number 9 is Jackson 5, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Number 8 is, we got Run DMC, Christmas in Hollis. In my opinion, one of the only great, other than like No Big Deal, Christmas in the Sticks, one of the great hip-hop Christmas songs. Number 7, we got Boyz II Men, Why Christmas. This is like a deep cut from the Boyz II Men Christmas album, but it always has impacted me. Number 6 is Nat King Cole, the Christmas song. And that's an instant get me in the Christmas spirit record right there. And my number 5 Christmas song of all time is Boyz II Men, Silent Night. I had to pick one version of Silent Night, and if I was going to pick one, I decided to go with Boyz II Men. Obviously, there's so many great versions of Silent Night. The Tori Kelly one is fantastic. So many ones, but I went with the Boyz II Men one. So, give me your 10 through 5.
All right, so my number 10 is Oh Santa by Mariah Carey.
Okay.
This one just grew on me since the Medea's Christmas. That was kind of what it's from. Medea's Christmas is good. All right, so my number 9 is Last Christmas by Wham! So obviously that's a classic for everyone too. My number 8 is Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande.
Okay.
It's just, I play it every year. Great song. My number 7 is going to be Joy to the World, Joyful, Joyful by Tori Kelly.
That's already in your top 10. It just came out this year.
Because you know what?
All right.
I got to give it props. It props. Great record. And then number 6, right?
Yes.
Number 6. My number 6 is This Christmas by Donny Hathaway. I know that's probably your top 3 possibly. And then my number 5 is Alone for Christmas by Ty Dolla $ign and Kiana Lede. I'm putting it up there because I've just played it. I've played it too many times that I'm throwing it in there.
For me, it's not in top 10. It's incredible. It blew my mind. But it literally just came out this year, so I'm not quick to throw it in the top 10.
But I've been nonstop.
Not mad at that. Amazing record. All right, so
here we go.
Our top 5, I guess top 4, but it's all right. We'll give a little bit more thoughts on. My number 4 Christmas song of all time is Stevie Wonder, What Christmas Means to Me. That one is another one, like Nat King Cole, the Christmas song, that just is an instant put me in the Christmas spirit. Stevie is one of my favorite voices, really, in music of all time. He's just so iconic, and his voice is incredibly powerful, and he flexes it on that record. So that's an instant one for me. My number 3, and then I'll let you give your 4 and 3, is Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. Enough said.
Yep.
Passing it on to you.
Yep. Okay, so my number 4, my number 4 is Fa La La by Justin Bieber and Boyz II Men. I think it's his best song off his Christmas album, and Boyz II Men absolutely killed on their voice.
As you guys can tell when you compare our list, I definitely enjoy more like traditional. You enjoy the modern ones more than I do. The modern Christmas songs
bit.
A little more than I do.
See, I listen to all the years of Christmas music. You tend to like to settle back on
the classics,
the classics,
the traditional.
And I love the classics too. I still listen to the classics. my array of Christmas songs, I listened to too much of it.
Yeah.
So that's my number 4. Did you already give your number 3? You said
Yes.
Okay. My number 3 is "All I Want for Christmas Is You," obviously by Mariah Carey.
Yep.
So we talked about.
All right. My number 2 Christmas movie of all time is
Christmas movie.
Christmas song of all time is our intro song, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by NSYNC. That record just, wow. Like, I remember really listening to that on my own for the first time a few years ago. And, like, obviously I had been hearing it, but it just, like, I was like, yo, this is a bop. This song is amazing. It's timeless. I love NSYNC's sound, and it just fits perfectly. So, and I love the message, too. So, that's my number 2. You give your number 2, and then we'll give
my
our
number
ones.
2 is "What Christmas Means to Me" by Stevie Wonder.
Woo,
Okay. This song just absolutely is ridiculous. Ever since I kind of heard it, again, this is a big inspiration from Elf. When I heard this in Elf, like this is kind of like the first time I really heard it was from Elf when I watched.
When
it
he's in the
super
store,
young.
right?
Yeah, when he's in the store and they're bouncing around the beds. So like that song already like was nostalgic for me. So then I've always listened to it every Christmas and I nonstop. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
My number 1 Christmas song of all time is Donny Hathaway, "This Christmas." It was your number 6 or something like that. That for me is just forever. Obviously, there's so many great versions of it. Chris Brown, the Pink Sweats one that came out this year. I mean, there's so many versions of the song,
and they've done it. They've done it well, I feel
right?
like.
And I feel like most people do it pretty well.
Yeah.
But nothing to me is touching the Donny version, the OG. That song just, it's my number 1 for obvious reasons, and I will forever play that song when it comes to Christmas time, including like that's one of them records. It'll be my kid's number 1 favorite Christmas song.
Oh, will it?
Someday.
You gonna force feed them that?
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna play that constantly throughout the holiday season when I'm a dad. But this Christmas, Donny Hathaway's my number 1.
So my number 1 is "Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays" by NSYNC.
Wow.
So yeah, it might be a little bit surprised. There are some other ones that are right outside the top 10, and it was kind of hard to place them in between the top 10 just because of the classic nostalgic part about it and just how good I love the song.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to like what raises my Christmas spirit and like so like talking about This Christmas though, This Christmas by Chris Brown, he did an amazing job with it.
I'm surprised that
one of my
wasn't in your
tops.
top 10.
It was tough to make this list for me, so it's definitely an amazing song.
It's an honorable mention, probably.
Yeah, honorable mention for me. But this song by NSYNC, every time I listen to it, there's never a dull moment when I'm listening to the song.
No.
Like I
would
play
agree.
it, and I'm just already like jumping, and I'm like even in my car, like it's
Fire.
it just instantly puts me in the Christmas spirit,
Yeah.
and I'm like it just never gets old. I could play it like 1,000 times and still sing it like and not be bored singing
Fantastic.
it. So yeah,
Yes, sir. So that is it for our top 10 Christmas songs of all time.
Yep.
Hope you guys are vibing to some Christmas music today and just this time of the year. So